Okay, this spell is for a client. So it's a reconciliation stroke binding. So I've used this like couple candle. Um, and let me see if I can spin it around at the back. I've got the key at the front to lock them, and then I just use two candles at the back. I'm using white for forgiveness, but in the petition, the client wants to be reconciled with with the target, uh, and is it like a physical relationship as well as an emotional one. So I have dressed these with oil. Actually, maybe I'll put a bit more on this. Now we were going to work with Salos, but the strange thing about the whole scenario is that Amon kept coming forward. So instead of ignoring Amon, I called Amon into the situation. So yeah, sometimes that happens. 1 minute you'd be wanting to work with one spirit, another one will come through. So these powders I make myself. That one is to get him to start thinking about her non-stop, and I've got a road opener there as well. And let's see. Yeah, I don't want to overdo things because I've already got everything dressed, but if you're going to do a spell like this, my advice to you would be to, use your own initiative. So I will explain a little bit more about some catnip. I'll explain it a little bit more in a moment. So this is really, it's a 3-in-1 spell. It's a layered spell. I like doing layered workings, and we're calling on. I'm going to refer to the book because some people don't know anything about the Goetic demons. They're not demons in my opinion. They are spirits, and they are extremely helpful spirits at that. Daemon comes from the word, the Greek word, demon comes from the word daemon, which is Greek for wise ones. So these spirits are wise ones, and they're nothing to fear if you can, approach them in the right way. And I like to make their name known. And I would like to find who I'm looking for here. Just one moment, bear with me. Yeah. So sometimes I work with spirits and their office is different, and the office is basically what the spirit is known to help with, known to do. So in this instance, Arias, a marquee, color is violet, incense is jasmine, metal is silver, planet is the moon, element is air, and then we have an N, which I'll not read. Original purpose: teaches astronomy, astrology, and transforms men. He can also give you favor with friends or enemies. So that is one of the reasons why I'm calling on Orias, because Orias, in my opinion, he really can hammer in a point. I've noticed that about Arias. If you are wanting to put something, if you want someone to forgive you with regards to something, Arias is really good at getting into the head. So, and the author goes on to say, to make transformations to the self, i.e. the physical body, Arias can help you get physically fit and healthy. I kind of view him as a personal trainer for the willpower. That's as Conley's demonology Goetia. I'm always asked. So, and obviously, I'm sure you all know about Citri. find Sitri. Sometimes I bookmark them, but yeah, Sitri is a prince. Color is blue. Incense, cedar, metal, tin. Planet Jupiter. Element the Earth. Original purpose: Sitri is a lust demon and causes men and women to be passionate and get naked around one another. And then S. Conley says, invoke Sitri for seduction rituals, become incubi or succubi. Invoke Sitri during sex magic to boost the energy raised. Sitri can also be called up when you seek to infuse any creative project with passion. I saw Sitri as feminine and fire. That's interesting. I feel Sitri is male, but you know, these spirits have a habit of shape shifting, for want of a better word. Okay, Amon. Amon is a marquee. Color is violet. Incense is jasmine. Metal is silver. Planet is the moon. Element is water. Original purpose: predicts the future, knows the past. He can be invoked to cause or reconcile feuds, and that's hence the reason why I'm calling on Amon. Between friends, author notes. Some see Amon as a fire demon to be worshipped at the summer solstice. Amon can help bring emotions to a head so that they can be released as usable energy. Amon can help with finding friends. But no, it's the fact that Amon is excellent at reconciling. Amon and Salos are both really good. They're actually quite similar, in my opinion, as to what they can do. But in this instance, I was looking for Salos' seal to call Salos. And I know I have a few here, and I could not find it anywhere. But I kept getting Amon seal. Amon seal kept coming out. And, almost I get like a download that's basically pushing himself forward. Call me, So that is the reason why I've called Amon. So like I said, this is a binding. I know it looks like a cord cutting, but it's not a cord cutting. It is to fuse these two back together again, and to lock it with regards to the keys, one for her and one for him, is to lock things back together again. Amon to reconcile them. Sitri to bring the passion to a head again, and Arias to push the point through to him, because he has the client blocked on social media. So Arias will be really good to push the the situation on this guy, and to get him to succumb, and to basically get him to come on, light, would you? Get him to unblock her. You'll see the spell burning in the shorts, I'm sure, and on my TikTok. Oh, jeez, come on. A dud candle as usual. Okay, so there we go. And I have a petition just sitting behind the two little candles. So there we go. And I'm going to look at a few cards. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to look at a couple of cards here. I'll go to the oracle cards maybe. I'll do a quick look at these, and then I'll jump to the oracle cards. Okay, so I think he's going through something. I think I said this before regarding this guy. He's going through something that's sort of keeping him distracted, if you know what I mean. 1 second. It's about to fall over. Yeah. So I think the clouds are there. That's showing us that he's going through something at the minute. Well, give me a second. I'm going to read those cards that dropped out. Okay, so I do think the two of you are going to reconnect and you will meet up. And there's stuff he needs to say to you. There's stuff he wants to talk about. So that's making me think that there will be a meeting coming your way. I don't know obviously how long it'll take, but I think something's coming. And the female around him, there, you know that woman that we don't like? Yeah, she will go. I've got her and the coffin, so she's out of the picture very soon, if not already. And she's brought him a lot of problems, I think. I don't know if that you know anything about their situation, but I really think that she's been bringing him some sort of really negativity and discord into his life. So he'd be glad to see her go. Let me have a look at these Love Oracle cards. Okay. Oh, there's one dropped out and disappeared. 1 second. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm going to put that one back in. Alrighty. Girl with a snake. Again, I think that's that woman. Yeah, narcissist. Yeah, being charmed or being used. I think that's her. And I have the Grim Reaper beside her. Basically, the relationship is over. No second chances. So, I think that's referring to her because of the last reading. And then I've got not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So yeah, I think there's issues with regards to the two of them. And then I've got keys on a ring. Many options, decisions. Let's see. Yeah, many options and decisions. And sorry, I can't read that word. Unconventional, string along. One night stand. So I have the feeling that you two will hook up looking at that card. And I've got clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal and progress. So yeah, everything takes time, and soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. That's why you're having all these problems with him, because I feel that you've got that soul connection. And I always say that soulmates come with problems. They come with a lot of issues, a lot of baggage. You know, I don't know, maybe it's the universe's way of, you know, I don't know how you can explain it. The universe's way of trying to make you work so that you can bring everything together. Anyway, engagement ring. Partnership, commitment, completion and union. So I think this is going to be done, and I know obviously I think that the two of you will hook up again and will realize that, you know, that you do have something together. There is something that you have, and that you do miss each other, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And I know that's the frustrating part of everything. I really understand that. Let me look at just a couple of these. I have shuffled these, but I'll quickly shuffle them a bit more. There's one out. I'll just pull one more. Okay. Let's see. So the first card out is loss, and I think that's just picking up on how you're feeling at the moment, followed by frustration. And then I've got brown-haired woman and the ending. So again, we're picking up on that brown-haired woman and ending. And spiritual, that's just a little card to say you're quite a spiritual person. And then we've got brown-haired man, like a light-haired man, brown-haired man, and sexual attraction, followed by happiness. So you have decent cards, good cards. So yeah, you know, I think things will go the way that you hope. Just give it, like the cards say, give it time. Time heals things, so you really need to give it space to allow it to manifest, and you know, just step back from him and let him miss you. That's the name of the game, is to let him miss you, and all will be well. And you know where to find me. It's at thehouseofmagic@gmail.com, and I will speak to you very soon. If anyone needs to speak to me, it's at thehouseofmagic@gmail.com, like I said. And if you are wanting spell work, we will obviously email me, and then I can give you a WhatsApp number, and that's the way I'm going forward from now onwards. So I'll speak to you all very soon. Have a good evening.